Hi everyone. I'm having quite the day. Um, yeah. So first I went to Town Fair Tire in Saugus to, get a new tire for the second tire that was torn. I got there, you know, talked to the guy at the front desk and whatever, and he told me 4 hours. I was like, wow. And then he came back and I don't know, 30 minutes, and he's like, oh, I replaced your tire. And I was like, oh. And then when I went outside to look at my car, he replaced the wrong tire. And I told him, you know, that's not the tire that needs to be replaced, and of course, he made up some lie and clearly, he's someone who's in the business of ripping people off, based on the way that he was acting. And he was like, oh no, this tire was completely flat. It has all this dust on it, whatever crap he was saying. And I was like, I need that tire back, and I need you to replace the other tire. And, he refused to do that, And obviously he was an evil racist, and I was just like, wanted to get out of there, I just was like, people like that, they're not worth my time, So then I went to the Town Fair Tire in Everett, and since the guy, I know that the guy in Saugus, just grabbed probably some old flat tire and said it was my tire, because he's in the business of ripping people off. So the guy's like, the guy in Everett was like, I can't put that tire back in your car. It's flat. And I was like, ugh. And then, he gave me a discount on the tire that needed to be replaced to begin with. So all that back and forth took several hours, and it was ridiculous, and I'm very frustrated right now. And I got back to the hotel, and yeah, I'm getting a call. That always happens when I'm talking. Anyways, I got back to the hotel. I'm here now, obviously. And I was like, okay, now I got to do laundry. I got to pack for tomorrow because I'm going to the extended stay in Peabody. And then I received this message from my bank, Bank of America, that a charge was declined for Dare Box, which I was like, good, it should be declined. I remember those charges coming, from a couple of weeks ago. And as a matter of fact, I'd posted about it on Facebook, and I was like, I don't know what this is. And I didn't get reimbursed the money, but this time the charge was declined, and I was like, okay, good. And then, it asked me, do I authorize that charge? And I was like, no, and then it's like, oh, your card is restricted. And I was like, what? So now I have to call Bank of America to not have my card restricted so that I can pay to do my laundry today at the laundry room downstairs and pay for the hotel tomorrow. Because I don't want these white supremacists trying to throw me on the street like I'm less than human. That's what they want. And they like ripping me off, and they like overcharging me. And they hate that I don't take their crap. And it's really tough. But I need to resolve this today because, nothing's ever smooth. It's always a bumpy road, I got a target in my back, and these evil racists are always, doing what they can to ruin my life even more. And I'm always fighting back. So, hopefully I can get this issue with my debit card resolved today so I can do my laundry and pack and do everything that I need to do. All right. Thank you guys for listening. I'll talk to you later. Bye.